Gasol kicks to Allen. Here's Randolph. It's stolen by Jefferson. And now running up the court, Kid Gilchrist pushing it up. Henderson, no one around him. Had the space there, but it's offline. It's Allen on the wing. Outside Conley. Over in the corner, Green. All sorts of time. Up again, and it's Randolph with the jam.
He could have tipped it home, but he wanted to give this crowd something to remember.
Dynamic work right there. Throw down that rebound.
Yes, sir.
Well, no need to back it out if you're in position for the dunk.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Gasol. Blocked.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
Allen dishes to Green. Six on the shot clock. Goes up at the stripe. Another shot. Here's Randolph. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Now just a 5-point Hornets lead. The pass to Henderson. Charlotte moving it around. It's Jefferson with the drive. Through the D for the layup. Jefferson's got 8 points.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists. Well, Zach Randolph enjoying the best years of his career and most sustained success in Memphis. A tricky choice for him this offseason, deciding whether to opt out of the final year of his contract or to become a free agent.
Charlotte leading by 5. Here's Henderson. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Henderson's got 6 here in this quarter.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
And Memphis opting to re-sign Zach Randolph, Clark, this offseason. Nice to see him back in a Grizzlies uniform.
Yeah, I agree with you there, partner. It seems like he and that city are a terrific match. Grit and grind, Zebo doing his work on the glass from the low block either side. And that duo of him and Gasol, that's one of the more entertaining big men pairs in the league.
Formidable, you're right.
Yep. It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Block shots, a stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers aren't always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite capture that great impact they really have defensively.
And I think when you look at Hakeem Olajuwon, I mean, the numbers show that he was a phenomenal defensive player. 3,830 career blocks, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year. And I think you put him alongside greats like Bill Russell, who played before blocks were actually recorded, of course. But you put Olajuwon up near Russell in terms of maybe greatest interior defenders of all time.
Here's Udrich. Gasol with it. Jefferson picks him up, and he gets it to go. That's 10 points for Marc Gasol. Hornets leading by 7. Left side, Walker. Nobody near Kid Gilchrist. That ball, high speed that time from Stevenson. That's 12 points for Michael Kid Gilchrist. And for Memphis, they're shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Udrich, the pass to Gasol. Jefferson with some nice D. Hornets have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. And the basket by Stevenson. And now it's an 11-point Hornets lead. Now Udrich. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Michael Kid Gilchrist, second overall pick back in 2012. And Clark, as you know, an NCAA champion. You saw it firsthand with Kentucky.
Yeah, you know, I like his disposition, and I love his motor. I mean, his defense, his size, athleticism. He's an excellent rebounder for his position and size. He can defend up to 3 or 4 positions on the court. You know, you look at him, and I don't like to compare guys, Kevin, but, you know, he reminds me a bit of a young Gerald Wallace type.
Stevenson kicks to Chalmers. Oh, that's blocked. A minute 42 left in the third quarter. Carter outside. Here's Gasol. And Dallenberg pulls it down. Hornets leading by 9. Stevenson dishes to Biyombo. Here's Chalmers. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
A chance to check out some of the stats on Mario Chalmers, how he performed last season. He averaged about 10 points a game last year, 5 assists and 3 rebounds, and he's really been pulling his weight. And we're finding his name in a lot of different columns in their box scores.
Yeah, and that's what they're looking for from him, Steve. He doesn't have to be the star, just somebody with solid contributions across a wide range of areas.
And Udrih kicks to Kufis. A terrific shot on the turnaround.
The turnaround jumper, that was a thing of beauty.
For Charlotte, they've gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Stevenson passes to Chalmers. And a wide open look for Walker. The three-pointer, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 9. And Udrih kicks to Lee. He dishes it to Gasol, 13 feet away. That one wide left.
Great defensive anticipation there to challenge that shooter.
Stevenson outside, puts one up from 19. Kufis grabs the miss. Kufis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lee kicks to Udrih. 20 seconds left in the third. Here's Gasol. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
And you go back and you look at the numbers from last season, he knocked down about 77% of his free throws.
And so Marc Gasol nails both of them.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Probably should hold for 1 shot here. Clock is on their side.
Yeah, no-brainer. They can hold it for the last shot.
Stevenson drives in. Gasol with the steal. Here's Carter. Off the mark. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Hornets ahead, leading by 7. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next.
Tune in Tuesday, November 4th. James Harden and the Houston Rockets go up against Dwayne Wade and the Miami Heat. The East against the West. Hoops action.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, let's do it. I love the way this play developed. I think this offense really thrives off of plays like that. Turned it into an easy basket.
Charlotte leading by 7. Stevenson on the perimeter. Zeller is out there with Dallenberg, and it's Chalmers in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Here's Lee, a good finish at the rack. Slick feed. Lee's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Grizzlies. Henderson dishes to Zeller. Kufis grabs. Kufis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And it's Lee penetrating. He kicks to Conley. Count the basket and the foul. It goes on Cody Zeller.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defense. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Jefferson's checked in for Charlotte. The Grizzlies also making a change. Zach Randolph is checked in for Lee. Nobody near Allen to tie it up. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
What a great game for Randolph in this one. He's got 12 rebounds, and he's added to his totals by picking up 3 points at the line as well.
Yeah, and that's something that's important for him and his team. Getting a few extra points and knocking those free throws down and helping your team any way you can.
Kid Gilchrist is checked in for Lance Stevenson. Conley, the pass to Randolph. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Well, Zach Randolph enjoying the best years of his career and most sustained success in Memphis. You know, a tricky choice for him this past offseason, deciding whether to opt out of the final year of his contract. In the end, he wanted the security of a longer-term deal.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Steve Clifford was just going over the game plan with his team. We can't let up now. If we stay and make a few plays, we'll be right back in it. His message was clear. Stay the course, Kevin.
And Zach Randolph opting into the final year of his contract. It would have been strange to see him in another uniform.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, the city's really embraced him. He said it's a blue-collar town. He's a blue-collar player. He's helped to define their style of play, and he really hopes to retire as a Grizzly. And I'd like to see that happen as well.
Be nice.
Yeah.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Charlotte.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters, to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
The drive by Green. That's good.
Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
For Charlotte, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And Chalmers kicks to Jefferson. Rejected by Kufis. Fast break Memphis. Stolen by Henderson. Outside Kid Gilchrist. Here's Zeller. Rejected by Randolph. Conley up top. Defended by Chalmers. Left side Randolph. Back to Conley. Outside Green. The 11-footer. It's blocked, but he gets it back. 3 on the clock. Allen's shot is off. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, Steve and Kevin, you guys got to love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
Yeah, sure is. And when all 5 guys, Clark, are threats to score, that makes it so tough on the defense because now you can't account for everybody when the ball's moving so quickly.
Kemba Walker's checked in for Mario Chalmers. Marc Gasol's checked in for Memphis.
One more make would have been awfully nice, but I'm sure they're happy just to take the lead.
Allen drives in. Here's Randolph, and he banks in the layup. Randolph's got 27. Clark and Steve, neither team with a big advantage here in the fourth quarter.
5 times we've had the lead switch so far. I mean, back and forth we go.
And I think that total could rise, Clark, because 2 evenly matched teams are playing a tough game.
Here's Henderson. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Henderson's got 11 points here in just the second half. Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. To the paint. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
It's been the story of the game for him. Fortunately, his teammates have bailed him out.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going and you just want to keep it going.
And I also like the penetration. I mean, they're getting into the paint and getting a lot of easy hoops from those strong drives.
And the wide open shot from Green. And a miss there on the triple. Charlotte has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Charlotte moving it around. Nobody near Kid Gilchrist. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 5 assists in the game. Memphis trailing here. Inside to Gasol. No luck. Jefferson with some nice D. Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
And assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Allen dishes to Randolph. Shot from the low block. Jefferson with some nice D. Hornets leading by 3.